Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Christian Life Coach Collective. You're invited to this table with others on the same journey to becoming a great coach with a strong foundation, no matter what type of coaching you're called to. I've lived a lot of my life full of doubt and confusion about my purpose. I didn't know if my broken and messy story could be used by God, but I did know I wanted to find a way to serve Him and others while making money. In fact, I had no idea what life coaching even was, and I just thought it sounded kind of silly. But as I pressed into what God was calling me to, He was faithful to make the path clear to me, and now I love my life as a coach. In this podcast, you'll learn more about your calling as a coach, whether you've been doing it for a bit or just starting to think about it. You'll hear experts and coaching examples and learn new strategies and tools, and so much more. I'm Laura Malone, and I'm honored to guide you in your coach calling, and together, we can pursue wholeheartedness for both you and your clients with the help of Holy Spirit. So get ready to become the hero in your own story and an amazing guide to others. Happy Monday. Maybe you're not listening to this on Monday. That's okay. But we're going to go into how to make Monday your fun day. You need a brain switch because Mondays are like January 1st, 4 times a month, at least. So if you know how to adjust your brain, you can actually learn how to love Mondays. Like, what do you do at the end of every year? You know, people think about all November and December, and specifically the last week of December. What are we going to do with next year? How are we going to start? How does January 1st become a new season? How does it start fresh? What do I do with the goals that I have in my life? And you know what? Monday is just like that. You get to do it over and over again. You get to do last week again. You get to do things better. You get to grow. You get to learn from what happened and didn't happen last week. It's actually a fresh start. And if you start seeing it that way, imagine what your life would be like. Your Sunday night wouldn't be so miserable. You would wake up fresh and excited on Monday morning because you see it as a new possibility. You see that God's mercies are new every Monday, and not just in the morning. It's pretty great. So let go of the belief and the notion that Mondays aren't supposed to be fun. It's just a belief you have, and you can stop agreeing with it. You can challenge this belief and stop believing it. And as a coach and an entrepreneur, you have the power to change what you believe about something that dramatically affects your calling and your business. So what if you just started loving Mondays and began preparing for them so that they were great days? You can help your brain to learn, to retrain it, to respond differently, and create new neural pathways with good memories about Mondays and good habits for Mondays. So here's some quick tips about how to do that. First, start planning on Friday. Just choose the end of Friday, or Thursday if you only work 4 days a week, like some coaches, or Sunday if you're like me. I actually take time on every Sunday to look at the rest of my week in accordance to what the last week looked like. Now, if you're not doing a WMQY plan, meaning weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly yet for your business, you'll have to get used to the idea and start thinking on how to implement one for your business. Or you get in the greenhouse training and certification course to learn about how to get your coach biz, like the flow going for your planning and looking out for the month, for the week, the month, the quarter, and the year. But regardless, you need a daily and weekly plan and flow to get implemented sooner than later. In addition, you can do what I do. You can create a flow of business weekday plans by determining which day you'll spend doing all the things that need to get done. So maybe one day for creating content that's for blogs, clients, social, email, marketing, whatever. Another day for finance and back office stuff. Back end things that you have to do that probably falls on you as a solopreneur. A day for research, and then like creating homework and strategies and tools for your current clients. And then maybe only 2 days a week you work with clients. And the other 3 days are preparing for the clients and doing the work of letting other clients know that you're available to work with them. So some kind of mix, those are all some of the things that you have to do, and you can mix those up and get them going and have a plan. Maybe your Monday always starts with prayer and a word or a scripture for the week. Maybe you ask a friend to have a Monday morning co-working session with you once a week. Like, they don't even have to be doing the same thing you do. You just get on a Zoom call or FaceTime, whatever you got, and you both work and put your head down and do the thing that you know you need to get done. You help keep each other accountable. It makes you feel like you're doing something with somebody. And especially if you're like working from home like I do, it's a really, it's a great jump start. It makes you know, like, I've got to get this much done before a 10 o'clock call with my coworker, you know. Maybe you take yourself out to a Monday work lunch. That's awesome. I love taking myself out to a working lunch. You know, it just helps you have something to look forward to on Mondays to celebrate the new week. I take my computer or my iPad and I literally go to a restaurant, even if it's a Chick-fil-A, it doesn't matter. And I go and I work from that place, have my, you know, something to sip on and my fries or a salad, if you're good at that. I'm not good at salading, especially if fries are an option. But give Monday some glitter, you know, throw some joy at it and let Monday be excited about being with you, because Monday's got a bad rep and you have the power to turn it around. So here's an exercise you can do on your Thursday, your Friday, your Sunday, whenever you have time to do it. Just don't do it on Monday morning. Unless you haven't done it at all, then do it on Monday morning. But I really suggest you do it before that. Grab a sheet of paper. I'm a pen and paper girl. You'll never find me without 5 sharpened pencils and a notebook. Everything goes from there. It starts there and then it transfers into my computer or something online in some format. But I start with a piece of paper. You do you, but this is me. Draw 2 lines to form 3 columns, and at the top write should do, must do, choose to do. So should do is where you're going to write all the things that you feel like are in the back of your head barking at you, like dust the ceiling fans. Okay? Put that on a Saturday must do or choose to do list. But this is not what you're supposed to be focusing on during your work week. Must do is where you write pick up my child, call my dad. You know, those are actually things that are non-negotiables. They do need to be done. And then choose to do is where you lay out all the things that are your true goals, like reading a book about coaching or researching the platform you want to use for business finances, preparing for your upcoming client load. Okay, next, and you can also put in your choose to do things outside of your business, but I'm keeping this kind of coaching focused. Flip over the paper next and list all of these things that you choose to do and must do in order of priority. Should do goes onto a different list for your Saturday, or choose a day when your should do's need to get done, but they don't fall into the must do and choose to do for your work week of Monday through Thursday or Friday, whatever you do. And then you list them in order of priority, what needs to be done first once Monday comes around. You're not going to enjoy doing this on Monday morning, so you have to have it planned ahead of time. Now, everything that goes past number 10, scratch through it so you can't even read it, okay? And everything that goes number 6 through number 10, draw a line through it. And then Monday morning, you go after numbers 1 through 5 and make them happen. That determine which day of the week those 5 are going to happen if they don't all happen on Monday. And make them happen early, like in the morning, so you're eating your peas first, right? So the rest of the meal can taste delicious. You've got to learn how to spend your work week functioning fully. It's like the book Essentialism is such an amazing book, and it talks about, the writer talks about taking a bat to a bunch of trees in the backyard to be able to cut one tree down. If the goal is to cut one tree down to accomplish this one thing, but you're going out every day and you're hitting every tree in the yard, or you are using a bat instead of an axe, then you're never going to get one tree taken down. If you don't have the right tool you need and your focus is everywhere instead of on the one tree, you'll never get the tree taken down. So you're never going to get that goal achieved. You're not going to accomplish it. Next is make sure you have a calendar that's working for you. If having an online calendar doesn't work, get yourself a book, and they make calendars that go from July to June. You don't have to wait till you can get one that is January to December. You can also get a desk calendar that you fill the dates in that goes monthly. Find something that works for you, because if this is a broken pencil in your life, then it's not working. It's holding you back somewhere. So decide to overcome that. And then fill it out with all the things and places and times, and tell your family and your job and all the people in your life that you need their schedules for the coming week by this time on a certain time on Friday or Thursday or Sunday. And if you're not able to do something because they didn't tell you about it, then they'll have a learning opportunity on their hands, and it won't likely happen again or very often. Okay? This is my encouragement to you to make Monday a fun day. Decide to stop believing it's a terrible day. That's your choice. You're choosing that, and it doesn't have to be that way. I choose to not make, I'm excited about Monday, so I think you should go for it. So have a great day and enjoy your week. And just to end, I bless you, your calling, and your coaching. And if you've loved any of this content, my favorite form of thanks is a written review over on Apple Podcasts. It'll only take you 30 seconds, and I would so appreciate it.